You was the yin to my yang, and you were my oddball.
Thank you, Mario. I've been called worse. Right, so those were your lowest points. Task-wise, what are tasks you particularly enjoyed and those that you
This one,
didn't?
because it's got you back.
But
Give
no,
me another 5 minutes.
2 minutes probably. Okay, so this has been one of your favourites, and one that you particularly not liked.
Pardon? What do I particularly not like?
The tasks that I haven't liked is...
I know.
When we had to reverse the day.
Although Dave enjoyed the curry at breakfast.
Yeah.
As did Steve.
Did you actually eat it all?
Yeah,
And did you drink the beer?
Yeah, we had to. It's been
You're
consumed
right, yeah.
immediately.
Love
And I don't know.
Back to front, not back to front. They ignore the obvious.
Yeah, I didn't like ignore
You
the
just
obvious.
saw my Peters one of my top 3 moments.
I loved
I loved
Ignore the Obvious.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, for someone like me, that's the ideal task.
You were
Just do
there,
that.
weren't you?
That's when you said that. That's when I was
it's your mate.
I was doing the dishes here, and
Yeah.
I finished washing for once, and you walked in here and you said,
Finish your tea.
you said, "Well, you Bento, I'd go over in the bathroom if I were you." And I said, "I've just come out of the body. I want to go back in the bathroom." And you just said, "I think you should." Now the thing we never worked out because we couldn't talk about it, and then I got booted out. Why did you know he was my?
I just felt you should go in.
But how did you know he was my friend?
I didn't.
You just thought it would be fun for me to have a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen him since? Oh, well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have been there in the eviction anyway. So close to the ignore the obvious task.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I literally saw you walk down the stairs, like past the stage and off into the George Lucas building, and then I walked up and then in, straight afterwards.
It was weird because I was really pleased that you had gone in because I think you've spiced things up, and I think you're really interesting. But I was genuinely sad that I didn't overlap with you.
Yeah.
So I think I would have had a laugh with you.
Yeah, it would have been cool to.
We've got time now.
This is good, yeah, because everyone's been saying it would be
But
cool.
you
if
might
us
have
two-
bullied me. You see, you might have been a terrible bully. You
Yeah, I
might
might have been a bit.
We're back up to 10 housemates.
And what's Corin been up to? Have you had anyone to talk about Coronation Street with? And there's been no sun to lie in. So you haven't-
No, there's been no sun. We've done the test where me and Andrew went outside singing. Can you believe
Did
it?
you get another one?
Oh, was you here then?
Yeah.
2 weeks. Stop pretending I missed the whole series.
So obviously he would have been much harder and forgettable.
Guys,
before.
for 3/4 of the time.
What else have we been doing?
No, that's when I met Andrew's boyfriend, Andrew Stone.
Yeah, not much. We haven't really done much past 2 weeks, have we? We haven't had a massive time.
Oh, I thought you meant you had a boyfriend.
You said you were single. Liar.
He is single, but he and Andrew Stone see each other every other weekend. It's an open relationship.
Full of grey areas.
That libel, you can say.
Just say it's full of grey areas.
That's my phrase. You can't do that one.
Have you ever used this phrase, it's a magical, think of it as a magical adventure?
No.
Has anyone used that phrase?
Don't answer, because it'll get us in trouble.
But I have...
He was going to say no, I'm not.
With withdrawal symptoms, though, I've copied, obviously, bits of everyone's speech patterns, and every so often when I'm feeling a little bit low and I want to cheer myself up, I say, "There's so much love and fire in my belly for you. So much love in my belly for you." Actually, you can say it the best.
Yeah. Apart from us, what have you actually missed about the
Yeah,
house?
that's what I was going to say. What have you missed?
Well, let me think. What have I missed?
Not a lot, by the look of it.
No, I mean, probably you guys are the main thing, genuinely. I miss this kitchen just because it's actually a really nice kitchen to sit in. Most people, unless you live in the country and have a big farmhouse kitchen, you don't have a kitchen. In London, no one has kitchens of this size.
Flats are this big in London.
Flats are there on a good day. So I miss this kitchen. I miss having meals together. Like, it offers structure, this place, and I'm the sort of person that badly needs structure in my life. So it was quite fun sitting down for meals and stuff. The weird thing is, I thought during the last few month or so being here, you know, you eat here out of boredom, don't you? And I don't have a massive appetite, but I was having more bread than I normally have. I lost a stone. I lost a stone and a half while I was in here, and I don't know how. All my friends were like, you know, have you been to fat camp and not Big Brother? I literally lost a stone and a half in here, and I don't know how I did, because I wasn't doing anything, and I wasn't...
Did you realise when you left the house how, like, kind of in here life's quite simple? Because obviously you don't have to worry about money and all that kind of crap, and where you're going home and that, you're always here, and I don't know, it's just kind of... It's a world made for us where we don't have to do anything, we just have to do little tasks.
My world's a bit like that anyway. I've got a bit of an odd life, I suppose, to start with. But yeah, and I think this is part of the attraction. I sort of like institutions, and that way Steve and I are quite similar. The difference is Steve's good at following orders, and I'm subversive. I'm like you, I don't follow orders. But other than that, like I miss being at school. I loved being at school. I loved going everywhere together and having a laugh and being naughty, and you can't do that when you're growing up and stuff.
Are you 100% sort of glad and pleased that you did this? Is there like any negatives?
Any regrets?
I am 100% pleased I did it, and I'm actually really proud of myself because, as you all know I sort of camped it up a bit sometimes, but I generally did find the whole group thing really difficult at times, just because I am such an individual. I found that really, really tough, and I'm really proud that I never walked, and I'm really proud that I stayed in here, and I'm really proud that I met all of you guys in here. So I am proud I did it. Everyone has a few regrets. I realise now, when I had my days of feeling a bit low and stuff, that when I made what I consider to be sort of dry, humoured comments, they probably came across as bitchy sometimes. And there was a particular comment that John will know about that I think you got misinterpreted as quite slightly wrong, but I can understand the way it looked.
Yeah.
So I regret that.
What's that?
It's a comment that John knows about. We can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. But
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, how did you feel when you found out Shabby made up with you on that day just to get a dinner with Kiva?
How do you guys know about that? Well, you knew it. Anyway.
John James let it slip.
About
the whole Shabby made of a secret task.
It's you can't get. This is one thing I do think I've always got right about this place, and certain other people haven't always. You know, it is a program and it is a game, and you can't take these things too seriously. You know, Shabby and I got off a bit on the wrong foot. In a way, we probably had quite a few things in common. You know, performing arts and the drama and media and all the stuff that we both enjoy. And I do actually have a lot of respect for her, but we're just such different people. And that's the thing. Like, you can't in the real world. You wouldn't be friends with some of the people that we were all friends with in here. That's just the way it is. So. Shabby is someone that I respect, and I'm glad I'm... the way she is, and that's just the way it is. She made up with me for a gap. Obviously, you're a little bit hurt when you hear something like that, but I mean, you know, that's the way it is. There we go. But, yeah, I don't know what to say with that.
Have you got yourself a Facebook profile now?
No, but I think there are a few pirate ones.
Oh, really?
Anyway, But anyway, don't ask me about things like that.
Oh, yeah. We'll make one.
Did you feel happy?
Of course.
Was she loving it?
Yeah, no, I missed Ben and Hassie in particular, and all of my friends so much. And that is the lovely thing, and I can't mention names because I'll get into trouble, but your mind plays tricks on you when you're in here. You start thinking, oh my God, I've had a bad day, and John James is glaring at me, and someone else has said I've said something insensitive, and everyone's walking away from me, and I'm this really horrible person. But the point is, everyone acts in here in an amplified way to the way they do in the real world. So you get out into the real world, you act exactly like you do in here, and everyone thinks you're great. Yeah. And then when people live with you in here, they think you're a nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like when you live with these people on the outside, half the things that are problems in here wouldn't be problems out there. Yeah, only problems in here.
What?
What did you kick me for? You'd be just a problem no matter what, in here, out